So I guess like coming from Toronto and like being a part of Bag of Tricks, like Toronto and the crew Bag of Tricks have this like history of like how can I put it? Like originality is like the most important thing. Like
Yeah.
above all, you got to be original. You can't look like anyone else and this kind of thing.
No.
So like uh I guess maybe I kind of want you to give your views on like how you would define or like what do you think originality is or what do you think like creativity is or this kind of thing. And you can be as blunt or as
Okay.
simple as you want. Just
Right. Right. My definition of originality, basically.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eesh. Okay. Um,
Because it's like it's a kind of a complex
it's so hard, dude. I know. I know.
topic.
Okay.
Give
Let's.
give your own insight, like whatever you think.
No. I'll. Okay. The best way to put it is, shout out to Gizmo because he said this to us like fucking years ago. But it's just being true to yourself.
Yeah,
Being true to yourself. That's the simplest way to put it because it can obviously go so crazy in different directions. But being true to yourself, because I mean, so long as like your head, your heart, and your fucking dance are in the right place, you have the right intentions in mind, and you're honest with yourself, that leads to originality at the end of the day, I think. Because there's so many debates like if I create a move and somebody else creates a move, who's original, this and that.
yeah, yeah,
It gets crazy with that, but you can be honest with yourself to say that, listen, I created this on my own. I know the truth of how this originated, and hold your ground. Or if your instincts tell you otherwise, like, yo, I can come up with some other shit. I don't need this. Let me scrap whatever that is and go back in the lab again. That's still being true to yourself because it's whatever your instincts are telling you, right?
mhm,
Um, so that's like to sum it up in short. But
yeah,
originality, though, man, it's dude, it's down to like how you like the sneakers that you choose down to your fucking hat, the way that you flip your brim, the way that like the jacket that you decide to wear, like everything connects.
yeah,
It's like the way that you move, the way that your two-step looks, the way that like you approach the floor, like your position in your six-step, like all of that all speaks. You know what I mean? So it's it's that same reason why no two people theoretically should not look alike,
yeah,
like in a best case scenario. But it's just your approach in everything. And then, we're looking at that's like very, let's say, micro. And I guess I don't even know where to like continue, man. There's like so much shit.
yeah. But that's a good, at least like a good base to go off of for
Yeah,
anyone listening. Like,
it's crazy though. Like, yeah, and
and
as you were
it's
saying,
a simple concept, like be true to yourself. Like it's easy, I think, for people to listen to that and be like, oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, just be who I am. But like I feel like the
it's
older,
not that it.
yeah, yeah, the older I get, the more like I realize that I didn't
Dude,
understand it at the
you know
beginning.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll give you another example actually, and this is just with regards to honing in on yourself, knowing yourself, and vibe. I'll give you an example actually. Rocksteady 99. So a whole bunch of us head out to New York for the event. And I remember we were in a circle and it was us, some other guys from Jersey, a bunch of like Miami dudes were in there. So like Ground Zero, fucking like Legacy, like all these like ill ass dudes were in the circle as well. And like for some of us, this was like our first time out of like Canada. So like experiencing like US ciphers and shit. And they're like aggressive as fuck, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like energy's up, people are just like quick burns in and out, and the style is just not what we're used to.
Mm.
So like I remember even I got phased by it as well. Like we're in the circle and it's such a different energy that to an extent you start dancing differently. You start trying to like you're dancing faster, you're starting to like adapt to what they're doing.
You get caught up in their game, right?
In their game, 100%. So like again, Giz, fucking guy was walking around and he pulled me aside once and he's just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? He wasn't giving me shit, but he's just like, yo, just imagine that you're fucking off, like you're whatever spot in Toronto, do your shit, dude. Don't fucking change.
Mm.
And like, it took me a second to kind of think about what he said. And then he just gave me this look. He's like, yo, you know what the fuck I'm talking about? And so went back to the circle and shit. And I had to like close my eyes for a sec just to kind of zone in. And the whole thing changed. After that, dude, we got props from everybody in the fucking circle. It was a fucking dope night. Everything was cool. Yeah. But that's how you show who you are, by zoning in on yourself rather than looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
so.
like